Good day, creative geniuses. Welcome. Welcome to my Wednesday Wisdom Window. I'm Suzanne Grace, CEO of Grace Inspire Sanctuary, where we come together once a week to have a new thought about this thing called life, to come back to center, take a breath, be inspired by a reading, do an affirmation. Really good to get grounded in our truth, I think. So I'm glad you're here whenever and wherever you watch this from. Please let me know. I appreciate it. And also remember, you can pass this on to a friend who might benefit from something I read or say today. So thank you for being here. So appreciate it. I'm going to read a little bit from Dr. Patty Weber's book, Spiritualize It. She was my teacher for many years. And then we'll do a breath practice together and an affirmation. So welcome. Actually, there's two little ones I'm going to read today from her book because they're very similar in about watching our thoughts, which is always a good thing. I'm always mentioning that. So this one, she says, I have a rocking chair. I don't sit in it often, though there are times that the rocking motion, sitting, looking out the window is very relaxing, right? A rocking chair, though, simply rocks. It isn't intended to move anywhere else or get me from here to there. That is the same with unproductive thoughts. We can think thoughts of irritation, annoyance, disappointment, worry, though it will never get us to where we want to go, which is happiness and harmony. We may be so used to thinking these thoughts of irritation, annoyance, disappointment. We may feel they are old friends, almost comfortable. They don't feel so comfortable when we realize where they are taking us, nowhere we want to go. Oh, goodness. So rock on with uplifting, inspiring, joyful thoughts that take you where you want to go. Yeah, I mean, it's so simple of an idea. Where do you want to go? Do you want to be cranky your whole life? No, I don't think so. So then, interestingly enough, today's reading was very similar, but it was about a hummingbird. So think about the rocking chair first, yeah, and then the hummingbird. So she says, there it goes. I'm watching a hummingbird. It hovers and hovers, circling the bird bath until gracefully it makes contact, beak to water. The beak drinks in water from the bubbler, and its mission is accomplished. Your thoughts, she says, guide you to your destiny. And those thoughts are thinking specifically and creating in kind. If you always think what you've been thinking and you do what you've always done, you will always get what you always have got. Oh, I got to say that one again. If you always think what you've been thinking and you do what you have always done, you will always get what you have always got. That's an interesting little riddle there. If you always think the same, you will always get to the same place. Hear that? It's so similar to the rocking chair, right? It gets us nowhere. She says, think in a new way and you will be a new person. Give happiness to all and you will live in peace. Create peace in your mind and you will create a world of peace around you. Oh, that is such an interesting little thought also. So I just loved that between the rocking chair and the hummingbird, they give us ideas about what am I thinking? Am I stuck in this idea of negativity? And is it serving me? How does it feel? Doesn't feel so good, right? I often say to my clients, if you could have a new thought about this condition, what would it be? If you could have a new thought about whatever it is you're chewing on, what would it be? Because there's always a solution behind everything. Remember the great Wayne Dyer? He had a book called There's a Spiritual Solution Behind Everything. And that's true, if we call it forth. So rock on, rock on. Let's take that into a breath practice. I invite you, if you're not driving, to feel your feet on Mother Earth. We're going to start with our thymus tap. And extend our spine so we're sitting up nice and elongated, allowing that Sushumna channel to open to that flow of healing energy. And then lightly tap your third eye with your fingertips, just a light tap, opening to your inner wisdom. And top of the head, crown chakra. And then release your hands. And let's do our breath practice today. And if you like, you can place a hand or both hands over your heart center. That's an option. And when we do that, when we place our hands there, or even one hand, it sends a signal to our nervous system that we're safe, we're here, we're present, and that we are loved. And so our breath today, we're going to breathe in the idea of nourishment or nourishing ideas, whatever that is for you. And then on our exhale, we're going to release or let go of any thought that isn't supporting us or nourishing us. So remembering that rocking chair, if we just keep thinking the same thoughts over and over, I'm frustrated, worried, blah, 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 we're going to keep attracting that. So we want to become a magnet for something greater in our life. So we'll breathe in nourishing ideas and exhale anything unlike that 3 times. So let's take a conscious breath in. And a slow exhale, letting go, letting go. And again, breathe in nourishment for your body, mind, and spirit today. And exhale anything unlike that. Good, and one more time, inhaling, full yogic breath, nourishing thoughts, ideas, and slowly exhale. And just take a moment now. You can relax your hand if it's on your heart. Just take a moment now to notice if you're in the rocking chair and you're just holding on to irritation or annoyance or disappointment or worry. Just to notice that you can dissolve them with a new thought, a new idea instead. Instead of this, I think what? Or I invite what? Instead of my disappointment today, I invite acceptance, understanding, forgiveness, whatever it is. Notice what what you have a grip on that's really not feeling comfortable. And are you willing to look to its opposite and invite that in, that energy, that thought, that idea? And a few things may come up in your awareness, and that's fine. Just take a moment to move from what is to what's possible. Move from negation to possibility, positivity, something that feels better. And breathe. And imagine you can create peace in your mind. Just by saying that, I create peace in my mind. And you will then create peace around you. You will be a magnet for peace. It's a powerful thought, isn't it? Good. It's good to take a few minutes to just notice what we're hanging on to that maybe not be serving us. You can always come back and complain as much as you want. Just notice how it feels. Our affirmation is, I rock on today with uplifting, inspiring thoughts that take me where I want to go. Repeat after me. I rock on today with uplifting, inspiring thoughts that take me where I want to go. One more time. I rock on today with uplifting, inspiring thoughts that take me where I want to go. Yes, yes, yes. So take a deeper breath as we come back. We open our eyes. Hi, Susie Bain. Let's rub our hands together. So happy you're here. We're always have an opportunity to change our thought, don't we? Yep. Tap our thymus again. Clasp our hands. Let's take a lovely stretch. Up, up, up. And let's bend a little bit side to side. Open that lung energy there and the ribs. Oh, yes. And then lifting up even higher as you open your arms. Wiggle those fingers. Come back down to earth. Lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you again for joining me today. Please pass this on if somebody's stuck on their rocking chair and can't get off. I so appreciate you, and I'll see you next Wednesday for Wednesday Wisdom Window, and it'll be a new month. Hard to believe. Happy Halloween. Namaste.